Hey guys, welcome back to Sheri. Today I'm continuing my series on my most used skincare of 2022, and we're talking about the things that came into my routine from July until now. In today's video, I want to focus on things like toners, ampoules, essences, treatments. I have a lot of things to go through. I hope you guys will stay with me until the end of today's video. I am filming today for the very first time with natural light only, so I am hoping that this lighting at this window is going to cooperate with me because I can see that the weather is changing. So we're hoping for the best. Let me see how quickly I could get this done. The first item is a mist, and this is a multi-use product. It is called the Ampoule Ceramide Shot Ampoule Mist, and this is what it looks like. Since I started using this, I have absolutely fallen in love with this. This was a favorite at first use. This particular product contains a ceramide complex, and you guys will know that ceramides are so important for a healthy skin barrier. But it also contains a patented ingredient called actigenin, which really adds to the strengthening and the protection of your skin barrier, as well as allantoin and quite a few other very, very soothing ingredients. Now, this type of product you could use in multiple ways. So the way that I tend to use it most is literally when I just get out of the shower and I remove the excess water from my skin. I keep this in the bathroom and I mist it all over my face. Now, one of the things that they boast about when it comes to this product is the mister, and just look at it. Oh my goodness. It is the finest mist ever, and they actually say that the way this is designed, it gives you a 60-degree white spray so that the mist is fine, it is delicate, it really coats the skin. And when this hits your skin, it doesn't just feel like water. Even if you pat it in, you can feel like it is something substantial. Like if you are dry and dehydrated, you will love this. And although I have oily skin, I have become so obsessed with how this makes my skin feel so nourished and hydrated, but so lightweight. And especially if you're somebody who tends to have sensitive skin, you can use this in so many ways. So like I mentioned, I use it like that. You can also use this as a toner, just mist it on. I also like using this to mist when I'm using my Ladora Red Light Therapy one. You can mist this between steps in terms of different serums to add the different layers of hydration to your routine. And even if you're somebody that feels that you need a little bit of extra moisture during the day, this size is actually perfect. It is an 80 ml bottle. You can keep this in your purse and it will just give you the most divine moisturized feeling on the skin. I have been obsessed with this. I am almost done with this bottle, and this was probably the last thing out of everything that I'm sharing with you today that came into my routine. And yeah, you'll need to try this mist. In this video, I have a couple of products from this one particular brand to share with you guys, and that's Dr. Circle. Dr. Circle is a brand that I've known about for a long time. I have tested a couple of their products in between. Everything I've tried from them, which has not been a lot in the last couple of years, I actually did really enjoy, but I have really gotten into the brand a little bit more over the last couple of months. They are also a Korean brand. It tends to be priced a little bit higher than most of the mainstream brands, but when I tell you, the quality of the products and the formulations are so beautiful. So this product is the Dr. Circle Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence, and mine is actually shaken up right now, so you can't see how gorgeous this looks. Like if you actually put it down and it settles, it actually has two phases in the product, and then to use it, you actually shake it up so that everything combines beautifully, and then you apply it on the skin. If you have heard or tried the Laneige Skin Refiner type of product, this to me is very similar, but I actually prefer this one over the Laneige. Now, the Laneige is also a multitasking product, and you can actually apply that one and you're done in terms of having toner, essence, moisturizer, everything in one, and then you can proceed with your day. I actually agree with that when it comes to that one, except that that one is a little bit too heavy for my skin. So if you're extremely dry, that product will definitely be a great one for you. This one, however, I think is going to work for all skin types. And I am oily, acne prone, and you will hear me constantly talk about hydration because hydrating my skin is key to managing my oils. A lot of people with oily skin tend to run away from hydration, but a lot of times oily skin tends to be dehydrated skin, so we actually need that hydration in our skin so that our skin is not going to produce extra oil to compensate. And this is one of those products that really will become a one and done. Just like the Laneige, this one is also a multitasking product, so you could use this as a toner, as an essence, as a moisturizer. In fact, if you just apply this alone, this will be the one and done step for the person that really wants to be out the door really quickly. So literally, you could get up in the morning, wash your face, apply this, put on your sunscreen, and you're done. Because it has the absorption of a refreshing toner, the intensive nutrition of an essence, and the long-lasting hydration of a cream without being too heavy. Like the Laneige, that one just felt really too heavy on my skin. Like I could feel it. This is absolutely nourishing on my skin. I just need one layer of this. I actually use this especially at nighttime with my retinol night because it really gives a lovely layer of hydration to the skin, especially if you're concerned about extra dryness that may come out of stronger retinol use. This has kombucha tea extract, and there's a huge emphasis in this particular line on probiotics and the functioning of the microbiome on your skin. There's a lot of plant seed oils, tons of antioxidants, vitamin B. It is an all-round really excellent formulation, but until you actually apply this to your skin, you're really not going to understand like what this formulation is and what it can do for you. And because I just literally need one layer of this is going to last me a very long time. Hint, hint, there is a moisturizer in this line that is also amazing. I know I'm talking a lot and I'm literally trying to not go into detailed reviews on these products. And if you want like more details on any of these, just let me know and I can absolutely do it. I'm just trying to give you the rundown of why they have been loved in my routine and how I've been using them, and just like very quickly what they are for. Now, this next product will literally be the prettiest serum skincare product that you've ever seen in your life. I just absolutely love looking at this on my vanity, especially when it settles. So this is what the product starts off looking like. I don't know if you can kind of see. So at the bottom, there's part of the product. Again, you can see this is like a bi-phase type of product. This is an Ampoule by Dr. Circle again. And this is their PLC Vit C Liposome Oil Ampoule. Let me just show you guys the best part of this, right? So this is how the product is. And then before you use it, you shake it up, and then this is what it looks like. And then you just take a couple of drops and you apply it to your skin. First of all, I don't know how many of you all picked up that the name said Vit K. So this is focused on vitamin K. And I don't know if by the time this video goes up or not, if I probably would have done a post about this on Instagram and Facebook, because a lot of people don't know about vitamin K in skincare and its use. It's actually not very, very popular in terms of having a wide range of products that contain this ingredient. What actually got me thinking about this ingredient was because I saw a video by Dr. Dre a while ago on vitamin K. She's a dermatologist that does videos on YouTube. Excellent content. But she actually mentioned that there are some eye creams that include vitamin K because it can be helpful for under eye dark circles. And of course, I was venturing a little bit more into Dr. Circle. And when I saw this, I was like, okay, let me check this out. And they actually say on the bottle, this is for even tone of dark areas post-care. Now, this is very, very interesting because this is actually designed to be a product that you use post certain treatments like microneedling, laser therapy, anything that's going to be a little bit more like, for want of a better term, aggressive or more intrusive on the skin, where you can tend to have probably some post scarring because of the treatments. I mean, all that is part of the process. This is actually going to help that. So if you know you're somebody that goes to those types of treatments very regularly, this is something that you absolutely want to have in your skincare routine. You can apply it right after, use it for a while, and it's definitely going to speed up the healing process as well as reduce the pigment that you might get as a result of that. Besides that, this formula does contain liposomal technology. If you guys have been following me, you will understand the importance of liposomal technology in products. But this formula is designed to deeply hydrate the skin while reducing the appearance of dark circles or bruising due to things like poor circulation, and like I mentioned, as a post-skin treatment product. Now, some of you might be hearing oil and thinking, oh no, I don't want that. This is the most lightweight product ever. In fact, it is so lightweight that while they recommend it for all skin types, they make a special emphasis on the fact that this actually can be used daily by people with oily skin. And it contains that special ingredient, 10% vitamin K. It's a complex that was developed out of vitamin K from several different vegetable extracts. And because of that liposomal technology, it is able to penetrate deeper into your skin and therefore be more effective. Now, I am not doing microneedling and I'm not doing laser. So you might wonder, why am I using this? But I actually use this on the night that I do my high strength peel. So in this series, I actually told you guys about the Skin 1004 Zombie Peel, which is a high strength peel that I do once a week because I'm more focused on getting my retinol in more nights now. So I have reduced my exfoliating nights, and therefore I do just the zombie peel maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. So once I rinse off the peel and I pat dry my skin, I immediately go in with this as a post care on my skin. And guys, I have been so loving the results. I have been so obsessed with this. And because I just use it once a week or once every 2 weeks during that period, this will take me forever to go through, which is why the other way I have been using this is kind of like in my eye treatments. So I usually use the Medipeel, Botox, Ampoule on my under eye area, particularly to help with my fine lines and so on before I go with my eye cream. So I've kind of been mixing that and this as kind of like my pre-cream treatment under my eyes, and then I apply my cream. Yeah, I know I'm extra, but that's just another way, because just in case your under eyes may not be responding to some other ingredients, you can definitely try vitamin K. For those of you who pick in at your acne, and picking at your skin for different reasons and creating trauma and bruises on your skin. You need this in your life because this is going to help the skin heal faster and reduce the effect of that bruising and help to even out the skin tone faster. This is also the kind of treatment, like if you're an esthetician and you do microneedling, peels, laser therapy, and so on for your patients, have this. Once the therapy is completed, apply this before they leave and before you put on cream and sunscreen and all that, and let them go home with their skin already having that extra care step. I did hint in my moisturizer video that there was another glutathione product from Medipeel that I wanted to talk about, and that's the Ampoule. So they do also have an Ampoule in the line. This is the Medipeel Bio-Intense Glutathione White Ampoule. So in Korea, they tend to translate, or the word that they use, that we would probably use as brightening, is kind of like whitening for them, but really and truly we're talking about brightening, talking about hyperpigmentation, all that drama. And I have already showed you guys, this is the Medipeel Botox Peptide Ampoule. I have gone through multiple bottles of this. This has really helped my fine lines and wrinkles. In terms of my nasolabial folds, especially under my eyes and on my forehead as well, I use this as a daily treatment under whatever other products. So this is kind of similar in terms of the packaging and so on from Medipeel, and Ampoules tend to be that kind of thing that, you know, there's a fine line. Is it a serum? Is it an essence? And really and truly, where you use it in your routine is going to depend on the formulation, the texture of the actual product. If you do want to hear a little bit more in terms of the benefits of glutathione for your skin, I highly recommend you check out that video where I went into a little bit more depth when I spoke about the cream, but I have absolutely also been enjoying this. In fact, this and the cream together, wow. It's a really, really great combination, and that's how I've been using them. I tend to use this more so in the nighttime routine, although because the texture of it is so lightweight, it really gets into the skin nicely. So you can absolutely use this in the daytime, but I think it's because of the combination of what I've already been using in the daytime that I don't really reach for this in the daytime, but you absolutely can, and you can use it also twice a day. This one does not just have brightening impact on the skin and helps to fade dark spots, even skin tone, treat hyperpigmentation issues, but it also contains niacinamide, a form of vitamin C, peptides, hydrating ingredients, and all-around great product, especially if you're that person that's totally focusing on hyperpigmentation in whatever form or fashion. This would be great to add in. This is the last treatment in this video that I'm going to spend a little bit of time on because all the other things I have done detailed reviews on, so I'm just going to go through quickly, but I wanted to include them in this video as I'm talking about treatments that I have really been using, especially in the latter part of the year. This one, I wasn't sure if to include it in the last video where I talked about like the moisturizers that I have been using, because essentially it is a moisturizer. It is a cream, but it is like a treatment type of cream. So again, guess which brand it's from? This is by Dr. Circle, and this is their Pure VC Melite cream. This is what it looks like. It's a very small tube. This is only 20 ml. And if you think about a moisturizer in 20 ml, that sounds like a little bit, given that a lot of moisturizers are like around 50 ml, 50 grams kind of thing, and some bigger. So this is really tiny. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a treatment cream. So yeah, you absolutely can apply this all over the face. That's exactly what I've been doing, but you could also spot treat with this. Now, why I have become so obsessed with this product is because it has become, I don't know, when I tell you guys what's inside this, yeah, this is like a very power-packed brightening cream, a cream to help fade dark spots, especially if you want to be a little bit more intense in terms of fading your hyperpigmentation. Absolutely consider this. I recommend this to my melasma clients. This will take it up a notch. And although when I first saw the texture of this, I was like, oh, I could probably gonna have to use this in my nighttime routine because I tend to use very lightweight creams in the day for my oily skin, and then I go heavier at night. I was so surprised. This does leave the skin with a beautiful, natural, radiant finish and not greasy at all. I just use a pea size and it's enough all over my face. And I have been obsessed with some days skipping vitamin C after I do my Ampoule, my toner, essence and stuff. I'll put this on and just go in with sunscreen sometimes. It's been so amazing because I have been impressed at how well this works. Now, I told you all that, but I didn't tell you what's in this product. So this has 10% pure vitamin C. It has idabenone. I did a video on idabenone where I talked about how much of a potent antioxidant it is. It contains tranexamic acid, and we're going to be talking about another tranexamic acid product shortly. It also contains glutathione, and I have been so impressed with the difference that glutathione has made in my skincare routine since I brought it in several products. And it also contains blue chamomile oil. So all those other ingredients are working drastically on fading hyperpigmentation, giving you lots of antioxidants, dealing with dark marks and all of that, but it's also going to be very protective of your skin barrier, and it is excellent for sensitive skin. This has a very mild type of herbal scent, not really citrus, but a more herbal scent, but it's very, very mild. Doesn't bother me at all. It is more expensive than other probably vitamin C creams and so on, but I think the formulation makes it stand out, and this has been very, very effective on my skin. And you guys will realize that there's a particular focus with me. I focus on brightening, I focus on hydration, I focus on anti-aging while I'm actually managing my acne. And finally, for mentioning's sake, because I need to make sure that I tell you guys about these other treatments that I have really been incorporating. And if some of the other products that has tranexamic acid is too pricey for you, out of your price range, you absolutely cannot go wrong with the COSRX TN, which is their tranexamic niacinamide serum. This actually has 5% tranexamic acid. You don't necessarily find tranexamic acid at such great percentages in other products. So this is quite potent. And I did tell you guys how well this worked on me. I started experimenting with this last year, and I continue to really use it, especially when I have like post-acne marks and so on. Within a 3 to 4 week period, I can see a drastic difference. You should take photos and you will absolutely see what it is doing for your skin. So if you do want to get tranexamic acid into your routine, this is so budget friendly. The good thing about this is you could use it morning and night. You could use it with acids, you could use it with retinol, vitamin C, peptides, azelaic acid. Tranexamic acid works well with everybody, so it's so easy to add to your skincare routine without worrying. And what I love about tranexamic acid is that it not only treats existing hyperpigmentation, but it works on preventing future. So that's why this is one of the things, this ingredient is something that I always try to encourage my melasma clients to get into their routine. And of course, if you see my last video where I did a deep dive on the new COSRX products, you all knew that something from there had to make it to this, because I have really been obsessed. Like, these two are my favorite items from the line. Not that I don't love the others, but I rotate those more with my other retinols, because yeah, the two products are retinols. And the 0.1% cream, when I do use that, I tend to use that on my neck, or sometimes as a retinol eye cream, as opposed to be my actual retinol. The retinol oil, I do love using that, but I only use it at some times of the month because it's an oil. I don't use an oil in my skincare routine every single night. So that's why I didn't include it here. But the vitamin C and the niacinamide has been in my routine almost every single day. I have been obsessed with these, and I highly recommend that you check out that video so you'll understand why I have been obsessed with these. And yeah, I tell you guys as well who this is for. If you really want to get into a stronger L-ascorbic acid, you think your skin can handle it, this is not going to be for everybody. Definitely try this, as well as this niacinamide 15% formulation. Really, really impressed me. I love what they combined it with, and I do love what it's doing for my skin. And the last treatment for mentioning's sake, because you all know I have already been using this, especially in the latter part of the year, and it is from City Beauty. Again, I will link that video because I did an in-depth review of this product. But why I like this, although I do not know what's the percentage of retinol in this. It's part of a proprietary formulation, so they are not willing to disclose that, and I could respect that because, like I mentioned in that video, this formula is very, very unique. It is a two-phase system where you get both like a vitamin C skin barrier protecting step 1, and then step 2 has your encapsulated retinol. So this is going to be very, very gentle on the skin, and although I don't know the percentage, I do really like how this works. This takes the guesswork out of like, what should I combine it with? It's going to have a conflict with this, blah blah blah. You could just cleanse your face, put on a toner essence, put this on, put on your moisturizer, and you're done. However, this is definitely on the pricier side. So there are other retinols I absolutely do love, but I have absolutely enjoyed this one this year. That was a mouthful. And if you got to this point in my video, thank you so very much for watching. I do have a couple of things to mention again when it comes to my skincare products that I most used to 2022. I still have to do the mask video for you guys. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm delayed on that because filming the clips of the mask is really where I have the delay. But I also need to talk about eye products because I might try to put all that together in one video. I don't know yet, but I highly recommend that you stay tuned to the series because I do have a giveaway that's coming up, and the people who watch my YouTube videos, you guys are going to have the dibs on that. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if this video was helpful for you. Have you tried any of these? Do any of these pique your interest? What have been your favorite treatments during 2022? What has your skin loved? Leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys another time soon. Take care. Bye.